Hello and welcome to Friday night's football review, where we take a look at what went down during the fixtures where Wolves hosted Liverpool in the FA Cup, Celta Vigo hosting Real Madrid in the La Liga, Napoli facing Torino, Bayern Munich facing Borussia Mönchengladbach, and a clash in League One between Paris Saint-Germain and AS Monaco. Let's dive in those fixtures together. Full-time score at Molineux in the Emirates FA Cup between Wolverhampton and Liverpool. Wolverhampton 1, Liverpool 3. As Robertson scored stunner impressive in the second half showing. Liverpool exercised any ghost from their defeats at Molineux during the week as they beat Wolves 3-1 in the FA Cup 5th round on Friday. Andy Robertson's stunning second half strike led Liverpool to a 3-1 win over Wolves in the FA Cup 5th round. The left back's first Liverpool goal from outside the box got things started after the break before Mohamed Salah and Curtis Jones made sure of their progression at the Molineux, where they lost in the Premier League on Tuesday. It was quite the first half, with Wolves failing to register a single shot in the first opening 45 minutes, while Cody Gakpo hit the post for Liverpool, even though he was in an offside position. Floodgates were opened after 55 minutes as Robertson received the ball close to 25 yards out and arrowed his powerful strike into the bottom right corner, leaving Sam Johnston with no chance in the Wolves' goal. And it was 2-0. 2 minutes later, Robertson's cross was turned in by Mohamed Salah, who was initially denied by the linesman's flag but awarded his goal following a VAR review. Jones then ensured Wolves would not make a comeback in this match, drifting past two challenges before curling an effort past Johnston with his weaker foot in the 74th minute, though Hwang Hee-chan was able to score a consolation in stoppage time. Robertson has both scored a goal and provided an assist in the same match for the third time across all competitions for Liverpool, with all three coming at different stadiums: Anfield, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Molineux. The Scotsman also created a joint match high 4 chances, which is level with Dominic Szoboszlai, while also registering the most touches, complete passes, and possessions won of any player. Overall, the Reds produced 1.8 xG from 20 shots to Wolves' 0.44 from just 4 attempts, with Robert George's side very much second best at Molineux this time around. Full-time score once again: Wolves 1, Liverpool 4, Liverpool 3, and they are through to the next round of the Emirates FA Cup. Full-time score in La Liga fixture between Celta Vigo and Real Madrid: Celta Vigo 1, Real Madrid 2, in which late Valverde winner keeps La Liga title hopes alive. Federico Valverde's injury time goal handed Real Madrid a 2-1 win as Celta Vigo and revived their La Liga title hopes. Federico Valverde's injury time goal kept Real Madrid's La Liga hopes alive as they defeated Celta Vigo 2-1, which Madrid went close in the opening the scoring in the first 10 minutes as a fantastic through pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold set Vinicius Jr. free, but the Brazilian struck the post with his effort at goal. Nevertheless, they took the lead in the 11th minute as Aurelien Tchouameni collected a pass from Arda Güler and steered a shot into the corner of the net. However, Celta Vigo would equalize 40 minutes later with Borja Iglesias slotting home for the hosts after being set up by Williot Swedberg. Thibaut Courtois then denied Swedberg's with a save on the stroke of halftime as the home side caused problems for Real offensively. Madrid continues to draw a blank in the second half, with Celta Vigo inches away from the winner as Iago Aspas struck the post with effort in the 87th minute. However, the visitors would find the winner in the 94th minute as Valverde's strike deflected into the net of Marcos Alonso, keeping Madrid just a point behind leaders Barcelona, having played a game more. Güler set up Tchouameni for the first goal, and he now has 8 assists for the season, which is more than any other Real Madrid player. Iglesias was a constant threat to the Real Madrid defense and now has 11 goals for the campaign. It wasn't a strong performance from Alvaro Arbeloa's men, as they generated less XG, which is 0.87, than Celta Vigo's 1.05, while they also had fewer shots on target, which is 3, than the opposition's opponent 4. Full-time score once again, Celta Vigo 1, Real Madrid 2. Full-time score in Serie A between Napoli and Torino, Napoli 2, Torino 1, as Santos and Elmas secured hard-fought win. Napoli had enough to get past Torino on Friday with Alisson Santon and Elif Elmas both on target for Antonio Conte's men. At the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, the Brazilian winger Santos drilled home early and Elmas slashed in a second before Napoli held out after Cesare Casadei late consolation to leave themselves third and just a point behind second place Milan in Serie A. It took just 7 minutes for Santos to jink in from the left flank and brilliantly hit a low daisy cutter into the near corner. Nikola Vlasic tasted Vanja Milinkovic-Savic with a couple of efforts as Torino sought a swift response before Rasmus Højlund wastefully headed over Matteo Politano's teasing cross for Napoli. Santos and Højlund were both denied by Alberto Pagliari early in the second half, but they did find a second when Leonardo Spinazzola's left wing cross was cushioned down by Politano and fired home by Elmas. Casadei noted past Milinkovic-Savic from Adams' cushioned header into his pass to set up a nervy ending, though it was too late for Torino. Full-time score once again, Napoli 2, Torino 1. Full-time score in the Bundesliga in Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich 4, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, as Bundesliga leaders run riot despite Kane's absence. Jamal Musiala scored his first Bundesliga goal of the season, while Luis Diaz starred in Bayern Munich's win over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Luis Diaz opened the scoring before assisting Konrad Laimer in the first half, while Jamal Musiala and Nicholas Jackson completed the route to see Vincent Kompany's side go 14 points clear at the Bundesliga summit. Lennart Karl thought he had broken the deadlock in the 11th minute, only for the linesman to raise his flag for offside, though Bayern would not be denied shortly after the half-hour mark as Diaz volleyed past Moritz Nicholas following a great pass from Leon Goretzka. Then in first half stoppage time, a sweeping Bayern counter-attack saw Diaz tee up Laimer on the right side of the box, then marauding fullback lashed into the roof of the net. The result was all but confirmed in the 57th minute when Gladbach skipper Rocco Reitz was sent off after bringing Jackson down while through on goal, and Musiala scored from 12 yards out of his first league goal of the season. Jackson added a fourth 11 minutes from time as he converted Carr's low cross in off the post, though while Mojias managed to score a late consolation for the visitors as he rebounded in after Fabio Chiarodia's initial strike was saved by Jonas Urbik. Full-time score between Bayern Munich and Borussia Mönchengladbach, Bayern Munich 4, Mönchengladbach 1 in Allianz Arena. Full-time score in Ligue 1 between Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco, PSG 1, Monaco 3, Luis Enrique's men slip again to give Lens chance to close the gap. Monaco put in fine performance to defeat PSG 3-1 at the Parc de France, in a result that will delight the title challengers Lens. Magnesh Akliush and Alexander Golovin had the host 2 up, and although Bradley Barcola reduced the deficit, Folarin Balogun made sure of Monaco's win in what was the 100th meeting between the two in Ligue 1. Denis Zakaria wastefully put a header wide and Akliush curled one past the left post as Monaco had a couple of early testers before Nuno Mendes dragged wide for PSG. The visitors took the lead in the 27th minute when Zakaria disposed Warren Zaire-Emery in the penalty area and Balogun laid off for Akliush to finish from close range of the right post. Monaco stunned PSG again in the 55th minute when Golovin found the bottom right corner from 18 yards, and he nearly made it 3-0 with an arrowed effort towards the top right corner that Matvei Safnov did brilliantly to tip wide. Barcola arrowed a volley shortly before dragging PSG back into the game when his cushioned effort deflected home via Jordan Teze, but Balogun's long-range effort clipped off Mendes to restore Monaco's cushion just 2 minutes later, with PSG now just 4 points above Lens, having played a game more. Full-time score in the League 1 fixture between PSG and Monaco, PSG 1, Monaco 3. And that concludes Friday night's intense encounters. And until tomorrow, on Saturday kickoff, take care. Good night.